good morning. Welcome back to another little vloggy vlog. Whoa. Keep on falling into the trap of being like, I want to film a vlog, and then I'm like, my day's not interesting enough, I'm not doing anything, but I'm never doing anything. I've just made my face go so red from doing that. But it's Saturday today. I'm having my morning coffee because this morning I really want to film, well I'm gonna film some workouts, pre-film lots of content for my Instagram and YouTube because I kind of fell off. I've not been feeling, I'm gonna be completely honest, I really have not been feeling the home workout train. Like first week it was like fun and I was like, oh my god, like I've got so many ideas for like good content, and then I just feel like, does anyone else just feel like every single thing that they're seeing on Instagram at the moment is the same and that I don't want to add to it? So like I've come up with some different kind of things that I can post on Instagram that are still workouts but like with a little bit of a twist on them, with a little bit more knowledge in there, because I just feel like it's full of like circuit training and HIIT training and stuff at the moment, and that's fine. Like any way you want to move your body, go for it. I did a circuit training video on my channel. That's a 20-minute follow along one because it's hard to do a follow along workout if you're not doing it like HIIT or circuit training style, because it's just incredibly awkward to film if you're not doing it in that style. So I completely respect the follow along. Circuits, HIIT training, really helpful for some people, really useful. I just want to stress there's nothing wrong with not wanting to focus on maintaining muscle. If you just want to work out for the sake of feeling good and just moving your body, then circuit training, HIIT training is absolutely fine. Like there's nothing wrong with it, but like everyone seems to be doing that, and I don't know if people are aware that it's not the best way to go about maintaining the muscle that you've built, which I've had a lot of girls in my messages about maintaining their muscle, trying to build muscle, which is incredibly difficult from home, especially if you are a more advanced trainer. Yeah, I've just been really struggling with social media at the moment. That's why I've not been posting home workouts. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna film some stuff this morning, put my own little twist on it and see how it goes. I've also ordered some pink hair dye, which won't be in this vlog because I don't think it's going to come today, but I am going to film it if you want me to. If you don't want the video then I won't do it, but I was going to film me dyeing my hair pink. Obviously my roots aren't going to go pink, but the blonde will go very pink because it's very light. And also cutting it. I watched Brad Mondo's How to Cut Your Own Hair, so I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get ready, film some workouts. I've already had my breakfast. I had a wob and thin with some avo, eggs and mango, which if you watch my videos, that ain't nothing new other than the wob and thin, because I can't eat toast on a morning anymore. It's too big, it's too thick. But yeah, I've been talking for 5 minutes now and honestly no one cares, so I'm gonna go get ready, film some workouts, and then I'll probably show you my lunch because I'm trying to make this a bit more food focused, but also not, because there's quite a lot of stuff that I haven't changed. It's like 1:15 and I'm going to show you my dinner because I'm trying to show you some more of my food, and this is something that's completely changed, complete new thing that I've been having and I really like it. Plus if you have a Morrison's near you, then I highly recommend you go get the stuff I use because it's really nice if you like salmon. If you don't like salmon then you probably won't like it. You're gonna need some veg. I'm using broccoli because I really like broccoli, sweet potatoes, or you can use normal potatoes if you don't like sweet potatoes. I just prefer sweet potatoes and think they go nicer. And then I'm gonna try not to get salmon juice all over myself because this is already open because I had half the pack yesterday. These salmon skewers. These are the Morrison's ready to cook salmon skewers with soy, chili and lime, responsibly sourced, responsibly farmed even. It says serves 4, ready in 12 minutes. I don't think it does serve 4 because you wouldn't want 1 each, would you? You're gonna want 2. I think it serves 2. To be honest, I could eat 4 in one go. This little sachet of like soy sauce with like lime in it. This is the nicest thing ever. So I put this all over it, but I'll show you, you know, I'll show you how I do it. Yeah, as soon as I get like hooked on a food, I eat it for like months. I put an Instagram story on about it the other day and someone was like, oh, you a Gemini? And I was like, I am. And apparently it's a Gemini trait. I'm not into astrology and stuff like that, so I found it quite interesting. If anyone knows anything more about that and why it's a Gemini thing, please let me know because I find it quite interesting. What you're going to do to start with is chop up the sweet potatoes into little cubes. to be honest, you can chop them up however you want. I just like them as cubes, so that's how I do it. So I've got 1 potato in the bowl, and then I just put that in the microwave on high for 4 minutes just to soften them up, because I find that if you put them straight in the oven, they never really cook properly and they always end up really hard. I quite like mine a little bit like mushy. So then I get some olive oil on a spoon. I find that it makes the potato taste so much nicer when you put it in the oven. Oh god, it stinks. But you could use any olive. You could use any oil, I just like olive oil. I've already put some broccoli on a baking tray and I tip the potatoes. So when I've done that, I just kind of spread it all out all over the baking tray, because the oil is now on the tray and it helps with the broccoli. And I'm going to pop some half chopped piccolo tomatoes on top like that. And then I put it in the oven for like 15 minutes. Once this has been in for 5 minutes, then I grill the salmon. Voila, so that's my food. Finished. So it literally takes like 15 minutes in total to cook, and it's like 5 minutes prep time probably. It's really, really quick. Because I'm still eating 3,000 calories a day, I'm finding it's a really good meal to get calories in, but it doesn't feel stodgy. Like, it feels like refreshing and like almost like a hot salad sort of thing. So I'm finding it easier to eat, because I really struggle to eat a lot of food when it's hot outside, when it's nice outside. So I'll give you some like life updates, and also I'll tell you about my Alphalete giveaway. So yeah, see you in probably like a couple of hours. This is not an ideal situation. We've got quite a lot of mess going on in this room right now, so I'm going to tidy this before I speak to you, because it's making me feel uncomfortable. It is absolutely roasting. So yeah, I'm coming on here right now to chat to you about my Alphalete giveaway. So by the time this goes up, which will be tomorrow, it will still be my most recent post. So this post on my Instagram is a little Alphalete giveaway. I'm giving away 2 £50 gift vouchers for you to get whatever you want. I said it before, but I just think it's a really nice thing to do, because you know, you're not getting anything out of using it. It's not like it's a discount code or anything. It's literally just to support me. Like, you're actually like taking like 2 seconds out your day to type 3 letters in at the checkout. I just think it's a really nice thing to do. So 2 £50 gift vouchers is like the least I can do. I wanted to make sure that people on here knew as well, because I'm sure that there are people who watch my YouTube but don't follow me on Instagram who did use my code for the launch. So yeah. Another thing is, I bought an iPad. I think I said in my last vlog that I was looking at iPads and for recommendations. I watched a lot of reviews, and a lot of people said that there isn't really much difference between the 2018 one and the 2021, and I could get this for like a really decent price. It's a 12.9 inch one, so it's a bigger one. But I want to show you on this, because it's a bigger screen so you can see it better, the app I use to take things out of the background in photos, because as we've just seen from the state of my floor, sometimes I forget to pick stuff up before I take a picture, and obviously it doesn't always look great to have knickers in the background. So I'm going to show you how to rectify that. Shout out to Chinsia from Sophia and Chinsia, because it was on one of their vlogs that I learnt this. So I'll show you how I do it. I'll show you how it works, because content. So the app I use is called Retouch. I have this on my phone. I don't really edit my photos on my iPad, but I thought it's a good little way to show you, because you can see it bigger. Don't know why I keep doing a Scottish accent today. I'm sorry, that's really irritating. I've got clothes on the floor, so I'll show you how I got rid of them. Object removal, which is just at the bottom, and then the brush works really well, but the lasso tool I think is one of the better ways to do it. So you just literally trace around the edge of it. Oh god, I feel like I've not really done this very well. My hand's shaking. And you need to like join it up, and then press go. That's worked quite well actually, so I'll show you how I like perfect it in a second. But then as you can see, I've got an orange top wool on the bottom here, which I also just want to get rid of very quickly. So I then go in with the brush and colour over where it's gone like a really weird, it just goes weird sometimes, it leaves like a shadow. Colouring over it, press go again, and it literally looks like my carpet. So there, bang. I don't know if it'll show you it like before and after. So there with the objects. I think that looks good, and on Instagram you wouldn't notice. So yeah, that's how I take objects out of the background of my pictures. I'm back from my walk. I actually decided at the end to do a hill sprint up the hill because I live at the top of a hill. I live at the top of like 2 hills, to be honest, depending on which road I come up, because I live on a corner. Like, I kind of want to start doing them frequently because that was really difficult, and it was literally like one, and it was just out of the blue. I was like, I wonder if I can run up here. I had to stop halfway up. Like, that's embarrassing. For someone that goes to the gym all the time, that's a bit embarrassing. Normally I make my own tea, but if everyone's having something that I want, then I have it as well. Like, I used to be really strict, like borderline, like a bit weird with it. Like, I just wouldn't eat anything that I couldn't track properly, but that's really unhealthy and weird. So I'm not like that anymore. I've got some bulgur wheat, some salad, some chicken with like a lot of marinade stuff on it, and then some olives. My dad makes these, it's like green olives, and then I don't know what sauce he puts on them, but they're really nice. If anyone wants to know what he puts on them, I'll ask him. I'm gonna eat that, watch this video, and hop in the shower because I'm really sweaty. It's quite disgusting. And we're back where we started this morning. First of all, apologies, because I feel like I've literally not really, from my vlog it looks like I've not moved around much today, but I feel like I'm being too harsh on myself because realistically I can't be out and about, it's not essential. So obviously I spoke about in my last clip, like when I was talking about my tea, about tracking food. I used to be like really like obsessive with my tracking, to the point where, let's say I've been out all day, like I'm absolutely starving, my dad's made food and it's something that like I love, like my dad's a really good cook, like he makes really nice chilies, like the chicken and stuff, he made all that, like it's really nice, but obviously I don't know exactly what's gone into it, so I couldn't track it, and I'd come in, I'd be literally starving, and I would spend half an hour cooking my own food, even if I really wanted what he'd made, because the fact that I couldn't track it, I was like, I can't have it then. I've never struggled with like disordered eating or anything like that, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I was very obsessive with tracking, and I feel like I've put a story on about it and I've had quite a few messages, so I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. It mainly for me stemmed from, I've always followed fitness people on Instagram, and a lot of them do competitions and stuff like that, and you know, that's a sport and it's an extreme sport. They have to track meticulously, like they have to track everything for their competitions and stuff like that. I didn't realise that that's not necessary for the 90% of the general population. It's not necessary, it's literally just a small percentage who do enter competitions and stuff like that. When they get close to the show, they do have to track literally like everything. I don't believe tracking is inherently unhealthy. I do believe if you become obsessed with it, you need to peel it back a little bit. When I'd come home from uni, I would have more meals with my family and eat the same things as them at tea time, even if I didn't know how to track it. And yeah, I kind of had to like slowly peel back on it. I wanted to just have a little chit chat with you, to be honest, a little honest chat about life. On my phone a lot, I do always reply to messages, so if you ever need someone to talk to, then do slide me a message. It might take me a day or two to get back to you at the moment, just because I'm trying to limit my screen time so I can get my essay done, which is a whole other thing in itself. But yeah, if anyone is struggling, then feel free to message me, because we can have a little chat, we can see how you're doing, check in on you. I've mentioned this essay, I finally started it, but I've not even finished it yet. I'm on 1,100 words. I've got 900 words left to write. Maybe in my next vlog I'll still be like, I've still got 500 words to go, but it's due in a couple of weeks, so I need to like get my ass in gear and get it done. One thing I've always wanted to do is to get my own car. Well, not always wanted to do, because when I was 5 I wasn't like, I want my own car. But since I passed my test, which was, I've had my driving licence for 3 years now. I've been driving on my mum's car, which has been fine. It works fine for me, but I wanted my own car for a while. Like, I'm very lucky in the sense that like my mum and dad have done a lot for me and they've helped me out with a lot of things, but this was like one thing that I wanted to make sure that I did myself. So I'm finally in the position to be able to do that. So the other day I ordered my car. I've had a few people asking me to vlog it when I do go get it, but I don't want to come across as bragging or like showing off. Like, I wasn't intending to do it, so let me know your thoughts on that, because I'm not really sure how I feel about it. But yeah, I'm super happy with it. If anyone had said to me a year ago that I would be in the situation that I'm in now and that I would be as happy as I am now, I would be like, that's not going to happen. My life has literally drastically changed over the past 12 months. Like, a lot of change has happened, but it's all been positive change, and it's been stuff that I've been anxious about. Like, I literally started like a complete fresh for uni in September, and living with most of them next year again, because we're actually just really good friends now, which is lovely. None of what I've done over the past year has been like a calculated sort of thing. I've just done what's felt right and what's made me happy, and I feel like it's brought me to where I am now. If you're not happy in a situation that you are in now, start doing things that do make you happy. If you know where you want to be, I didn't know where I wanted to be. If you know where you want to be, then start putting things in place to allow you to be where you want to be. Like, I started this YouTube channel under a year ago, and 17,000 people to some people is absolutely nothing. To me, that's a lot of people. I expected like maybe like 5,000, just because I already had like 8 on Instagram at the time, but it just keeps growing, and it's grown pretty quickly. And I genuinely feel like that is because I'm doing something that makes me happy. I'm posting videos that I enjoy, I'm posting videos that make me happy. So not even like YouTube aside, like whatever it is that you enjoy in life and whatever it is that makes you happy, do it, because I feel like by doing that you end up where you need to be anyway. Do what makes you happy and don't care about what other people think. If I cared about what other people thought, I wouldn't have started my YouTube channel. I wouldn't have started posting my workouts and stuff on Instagram. I wouldn't have started taking my Instagram and just social media in general a little bit more seriously. Still don't take it that seriously, but I do take it a bit more seriously than I used to. With my YouTube, I wouldn't have started that if I cared about what other people think, because for like 3 years I didn't start it because I was too scared about what other people think. So do what makes you happy and don't think about what other people think, because the moment that you stop doing things that you want to do because you're scared of what other people think, you're not living your life anymore. You're living a life that's limited by the boundaries and like small-mindedness of other people. In doing that, it's enabled me to have the opportunity to work with a brand that I've loved for years, which literally means like the world to me. It's given me the opportunity to help so many people, which is something that I've always wanted to do with my coaching, and just like replying to messages if anyone has like a fitness related question, posting my Instagram videos, posting these videos, all my workout videos on here. I've met, well not really met, but like internet met so many lovely people through doing this. So whatever it is you want to do it. I'm gonna go watch Ricky Gervais and